Welcome to this week's Eternal Monday, where we have Mime Jr. Saul facing up against Gardevoir. So, a headache versus a headache. They're just headaches for different reasons. Um, I'm gonna call it out right now, guys. I am not the best Gardevoir player, but I'm gonna see what I can do to make this happen. And this Mime Jr. deck is gonna be a headache anyway, so we'll see how this goes.
Be a long video.
It's gonna be a long one. We're gonna have fun with it. Tails. I didn't win the coin flip. What is this?
I'll go second.
I'm gonna draw for the mulligan. Yep.
All right, you're first.
Yep, I am indeed first. Draw for turn. For once.
It's gonna be an interesting game.
What if I just future sight you every turn?
That would be really funny.
Oh, that'd be great though.
That would be so funny. Oh, that was a terrible top deck. Buddy Buff.
Yeah, at least you have the Poffins. I can't Poffin believe it. You can't see him, but he's shaking his head. He might be crying a little bit too.
I'm gonna Mime Jr. and Baltoy. Bubble.
Okay.
For Rillor. Going to Team Market Sandy. Tails. Tails. All right, cool. It was
I lived it the other day.
excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Versus here to pick that back up.
Wise plan.
And then pass.
Draft turn.
Fortunately, I couldn't get the turn like that.
Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Touch.
Mm-hmm.
Rare candy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to Shining Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
So the top two. Attach number basic energy cards to my Pokemon are practically used.
Okay. Excellent. Luxury ball. Not luxury ball, level ball.
I mean, it looks very luxurious to me. All
Um,
golden stuff.
for Claydon. Here.
Some reasonable.
Luxury ball. For Rapska. I will Cosmic Power. Putting these two to the bottom. And drawing 5. 6. Buddy Coffee. Just 9.
Okay.
Good shot. Discard. Sure. Skateboard.
It will go there eventually.
Shoot. Slumbering Forest. And then Sleepy Lost. Which way is sleep again? Is it this way?
Lazy left.
Lazy left. Okay. Sleepy Lost. So top card of your deck goes to the last side. Ah. And then I roll for sleep. Heads. Heads. Okay. Wait. That sucks.
Refinements. Serious treasure.
Discarding Lava Fits. Which doesn't do a whole lot.
Ready. And I don't think you have any supporters in this card. Roll that up. I should put that differently. Sorry about that. Me. Treasure also. Rolls. We're going to Shining Arcana. Wondrous Labyrinth. Okay.
Draw for turn. Look, see.
If you're not a fairy type, you have to have one more.
I'm already reading the second. Okay. Cosmic Power 2 to the bottom.
You'll get your other stadium. It's gonna get bumped.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ew. I don't want to do that though. Dowsing machine. Bump. Sleepy Lust. Right. And then for sleep. Tails, sleep. Teeth.
Draw 4 turn. Shining Arcana. Fog Crystal. Just pick one. Discard. Telepass. Misfortune Sisters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's just 5.
Oh, the brands. I'm gonna go to 6. That's all but these two, right? So many effects go to 6 in Pokemon. My brain was just like 6. Ugh. And then I will pass. This is as much as I can do.
Sleep. That's on
Zero.
Drawn. Cosmic Power. Flipstone. And then I'll Cosmic Power. These two to the bottom. And draw 5, 2, 6. Lovable. Versus Secret. Cosmic Power. To the bottom. Draw 3. 6. How many cards in hand?
5.
Sleepy Lust. That wasn't going to do anything anyway.
Yeah, I was not going to hurt this game anyway.
For sleep. Tails. I'll stay asleep.
Chip turn. You currently have no support. You can discard. I know.
I have to play this very carefully. that Misfortune Sisters you played really sucked. Hitting a Versus Seeker was a big deal. His hand's dookie.
Shiny Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Anything I'm interested in here at all. Pass.
For sleep. Tails. Let's stay asleep. Draw. Trick shot. Let's see. How many cards in hand?
8.
Support navigation. Or Gladian. I will play Gladian. Look at my face down cards. And I put one of them into my hands. Yeah. That's insane.
Good prizes or what?
I mean, honestly, they're not that bad. It's just 2 of one card being in here kind of sucks. Me. That's pretty rough. How does this impact me for the rest of the game is what I need to figure out. As much as I don't want to. That's pretty bad. Good thing is that Hisuian Heavy Ball wouldn't have done anything anyways. So. We'll play the Skateboard Retreat, because I can with that card. I will Cosmic Power you and you to the bottom. 3, 2, 3. Cosmic Power you and you to the bottom. To draw 2. Excellent. Sleepy Lust.
Drop 10.
For sleep. Heads. Heads, I'm awake.
Shiny Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
It's the energy W.
Yes. You still have no support in this card. Well, no valid targets.
Well, the Gladiator went to the prize cards anyway. So.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to telepass Gladiator anyway.
Yeah, because it has to be.
Brainwave.
Draw. Draw. It's card. How many cards in here?
$11.
I'll bench Mime Jr. Cosmic Power. To the bottom. Draw 3. 2. I'll Cosmic Power. To the bottom. Draw 2. Treat. Mm. Mm. You. I have 5, so I can't do it. Okay. How? And then Sleepy Lost. For sleep. That's Tails, stay asleep.
Shiny Arcano.
Mm-hmm.
Retreat.
Mm-hmm. I got scared for a second because I thought this was a shred attack, and I was like, "Oh crap!" But it's not.
You know what Pokemon would have really helped with this card, with this deck used to run?
Giratina level X? That would screw me a lot.
Delta Species Gardevoir.
Because that's the one that
Imprison.
does that stop powers and bodies?
I think it does. Let me double check.
Because if it just stops powers,
Yeah, that's fair.
it stops the Claydolls, but
it was used to stop Houndoom, and that was a body, right?
oh, is that what it did? I didn't play. I played like one tournament when Houndoom was legal, so I don't know.
Let's check. Get powers or bodies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
So
would be
just
good.
ends the deck.
Basically.
It doesn't run anymore because Houndoom went away.
Well, that and it's a 2 prize liability.
It is, but against that deck.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter in this matchup, but
let's do.
sleep heads.
Where are the double heads always going to your turn?
I don't know. That doesn't usually happen. Draw. Cosmic Power.
Mhm.
Turn to the bottom. 1, 2. I don't need those. Cosmic Power. Putting my Team Rocket's Handiwork back to the bottom. To draw 2. Sleepy Lust. For sleep. Tail stay asleep.
Engage.
Do I want to engage? Nah, I'm good. I'll keep it.
Pokemon communication.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Feel it.
Mm-hmm. This is such a threat. I just can't play any of my good supporters. Okay.
Flips.
Yes. Heads. Tails. Stay asleep. Drop. Cosmic Power. Putting these to the bottom. Draw a card. Cosmic Power. Put these to the bottom. Draw 2 cards. I will Trick Shovel. Discard that. I have not played a supporter yet, right? I don't think I will. I will retreat with the skateboard. Sleepy Lust. Tail stay asleep. It's a good one to hit.
Turn. Rescue Stretcher. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's probably a good choice.
Shining Arcana.
Because the paralysis will override sleep, right?
Yes, it will. That is not the part of the patch. Retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Cybolt for 20, and you're paralyzed. Well,
You have
you might be paralyzed.
I don't take any damage, but yeah, you gotta say something potentially.
You are
so
paralyzed.
I did it.
Yep.
Okay.
That moment when Mime is your best attacker.
Well, it's a good thing I can still retreat. Cosmic Power. Just putting the 1 to the bottom. 2. Cosmic Power. 1. Retreat. This skateboard's broken.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Sleepy Lust.
Oops.
Yes. Stay safe.
Turn. Oh, Nothing like pretending this will make a difference. Cybolt. Paralyzed.
Wow. Cosmic Power. Draw anything. Treat. Sleepy Lust. Sleep. Tails. Stays.
Cybolt. Not even gonna affect anyway.
Sleep. Tails. Stay asleep. Draw. Cosmic Power. Throw it to the bottom. Don't do anything. Treat. Yeah. Sleepy Lost.
Mm-hmm.
Tails. Stay asleep.
Gotcha. Chop turn. Cybolt. You're paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna do double retreat. No, yeah. Well, if anything, I'm speeding the game up.
How many cards left in deck?
3.
3. Okay. Twins.
Mhm.
Did you prize Guzma?
Sure did.
Oh, that's.
I had no shot at winning this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way.
Nope, couldn't do it.
Misfortune Sisters. Look at the top 3. 2 of them. First Secret. That. A retreat. Sleepy Lost for the last card.
Decked out.
That was a slug. Yeah, let's see. Guzman. There it is. Yeah, I was waiting for it, but
Yeah, I went and double checked off. I think it was the Fog Crystal or a Mystery Treasure. Can't remember. Because I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure I prized it. Let me double check and just miss it. And no, I prized it.
yeah,
I had no shot at winning a game from the beginning.
yeah, unfortunately, and I just kept flipping tails.
Yeah.
So you weren't.
Well, you got a couple double heads, but they were always going into your turn, not going into mine.
Yeah.
There's that. Like, I think one time you missed. That was able to take that one prize card, and I was hoping that was going to be Guzman. It was not.
This basically making my a 25% chance of waking up is.
It makes it much harder for me to do anything. And the biggest problem is I have really no. The skateboards, honestly, kind of ruined my chances of doing anything.
Yeah.
Because the second those skateboards were down, Cybolt was useless.
So I had to attach one to this at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
My Gladian was for a skateboard.
Yeah.
Because my basically my only options were either a Earth Seeker or a skateboard. I figured the skateboard would be more important, so I grabbed that.
Yeah, the skateboard, being able to bounce back and forth, because paralyzing you, basically all I was doing was speeding up the game, trying to get you lots of me faster.
And I would be able to get it back too with the fishing rod. So
Right.
but yeah, I did have to be careful with my supporters because of the telepath. That was pretty.
Yeah, you basically didn't play anything whole game.
I
played.
Yeah, I had to get
You
rid of
discarded Misfortune Sister, played Twins on the very last turn.
Mm-hmm. And you would have never been
Or
able
on the
to play
second last turn, and
twins.
then played Misfortune Sisters.
Because you would never would have been able to play twins. Hugh would have only hurt you.
There were a couple times I could draw cards, but that might as well hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I basically use Gardevoir, the Shining Arcana, just to draw cards as I needed them.
Yeah.
But that was too late, honestly.
Honestly, if you had attacked with this one, that would have slowed me down quite a bit because it locks my Poke Powers, so I wouldn't have been able to play it all loop. It would have slowed the game down quite a bit, but
it wouldn't have done enough. I don't think still.
Probably not, but it would have made
because I did contemplate attacking with second luck, but I felt like it just wasn't going to be. Let's look at these deck lists, shall we? Up first, we have Mime Jr.
I love this deck. I've been working on this for like several months at this point.
Yeah, and it's clearly a fairly polished deck at this point.
There's the only change I'd want to make to it, I think, is add the fourth POW. I don't know what I want to swap for it quite yet because everything in there is pretty mandatory for what they are. I do think I want to swap a Versa Seeker for a Luzamine just because being able to give back the Slumbering Force and then just supporter looping is good. And then I'd go down to 3 forests at that point, but which would clear space probably for the fourth POW. But I like the deck a lot. It struggles against a lot of ability lock things, but that's why you have to run the 2 hoods so your Ravskas don't die in the Urshifu matchup.
Yeah, because if I had like a Garbotoxin or something, I would have just
I would have
just smacked you with Screamtail.
Yeah, and like you were saying, like Monkey Dory would.
Did I say Urshifu? Gardevoir.
Yeah, Urshifu would have rolled me. The Gardevoir EX would have rolled me. Like this deck has a lot of counters, but they're all
about the EX that I don't run.
Yeah, the EX, the Delta species. This deck has a lot of counters, but they're all very niche, and some of them don't see play. Like Cessation Crystal would beat this deck to a pulp as well. I run Fappa, obviously. It's a matter of actually seeing it, and yeah, I don't know. This deck's solid. It's just too slow for a best of 1 format, unfortunately. Like that game would probably have gone to time, right?
Yeah, we were. That game took about 32-ish minutes. Like I was looking at the time, and like 22 minutes in, 1 prize has been taken.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was never gonna.
The Slumbering Force is absolutely the MVP of this deck. Being able to stay asleep with Mime Jr. and then skateboard out, constantly refreshing the attacks. It's pretty good. And then as soon as you hit your opponent's Guzmas and get them out of there, it's basically game. And in his case, he priced it from the beginning, so there's not really a whole lot he was going to be able to do. And even if they are able to play Guzma, I run the one of Giraffe Rig with the Recycle Energy to just banish it from their discard, and then they just never are able to get out of the lock.
Yeah.
It's all luck based at that point.
For mine, I'm running the bog standard Gardevoir list, and frankly, I think this list has problems. I know the standard approach for Gardevoir and Eternal for a while now has been Surprise Time Machine. I actually think that doesn't help enough to warrant the deck space that it's taking. I think it's probably best to just fight for consistency over the Time Machine shenanigans. And so I'm gonna rethink this deck list and work on a new version of Gardevoir, my own straight new Gardevoir. I think while Time Machine is really cool and really flexible and allows you to do some cool plays, I think more often than not you find yourself just not being able to pull off plays in the first place. So the Time Machine kind of never really comes into play unless you're desperate, and then at that point you should have just been more consistent in the first place. Mm-hmm. So that's my thinking on Gardevoir and on kind of the standard Gardevoir list in Eternal at the moment. So I think I need to go back to the drawing board for Eternal Gardevoir and consider scrapping Time Machine completely, or maybe going down to 1 copy just as a one of nicety. But that is it for it today for Eternal Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I know stall matchups aren't always the most popular, and mill matchups aren't always the most popular, but I think Eternal has some interesting matchups all the same with stall, with mill, with control. And I think this is a great showcase for a really cool, interesting deck in the Eternal format that does use the stall mechanic, or stall mechanics rather, to force the opponent to try to play around it. And obviously, Gardevoir, Stealth Path Gardevoir in particular, was a huge threat to that strategy, but it was not quite enough in the end. But that's all for today. We'll see you in the next one.